Alright, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. Last night I did the Penny, uploaded that. Uploaded the Dragon Ball Super discussion video I did. And, yeah, this time it's Arslan Senki, episode 5. Pretty much we've got the same guy from last week, the painter, you know, and he pretty much, is joining with Arslan and Darion and Darian on their quest, and his page Elim is going with them, and yeah, that's basically the whole bit. Now the soldiers they trapped escaped, unfortunately, sons of bitches, and they basically hide in a cave. Now, what transpires is the I can't say that name. The name of the country. Lithuanian. I can't even say it. Ugh. Tongue tie. Are on their way to the Pars capital city, to the capital of Pars, and the guy, the priest. Oh man, you know, in this episode, pretty much we get introduced to another character who's probably going to be following with Arslan, and he basically kills someone, and I'm thinking to myself, he kills someone because to make sure they don't suffer. One of the generals, part of the Pars army. I thought to myself, man, you should have killed the priest. He was a scumbag. But he probably died in the war, in battle. But pretty much that's what happens. This priest guy shows up, Bane or Blaine or whatever his fucking name was. He psycho. Reminded me of the priest from Fullmetal Alchemist, but worse. But pretty much, he's like laughing. Oh God! This group smells a lot like in some ways, this show kind of mirrors what's going on in the Middle East. It's to some extent, I find, especially when you consider the Lithuanians. I can't even say that name. I apologize. With how they protest of God and religion, and they call the Pars basically, heathens and devil worshippers and all that jazz. But pretty much, he says he's going to make them suffer and so on and so forth. And this one guy who's on top of a tower in the city kills the general, the guy who was part of the Majesty's army, who was a commanding officer. Kills him with an arrow so he doesn't suffer. And he's like, huh? Huh? And then basically the battle ensues, and the queen says to one of her, handmaidens that she wants to talk to this guy who shot him. And that's basically what goes down literally in this episode, especially back and forth, until we have a conversation between the queen and the one who shot him. And apparently he's a musician. Kind of funny, right? He's a musician, he dances, he's a poet, and he is also good with a bow. Go figure. But pretty much what was funny was this girl went ahead and she's like, oh, she's upset because he told her a lie, saying that he wanted to be a prince, he's a prince and shit. And they, I guess, got jiggy with it or something. And basically he was thinking all the time she was going to give me 500 coins because of his bowmanship and his music, being a musician and everything. But she deducted it because of what he did with that girl. I was like, bitch. But pretty much it goes back and forth the battle. A lot of the Lithuanians, I can't say that word. I am sorry. Get killed until Arslan and Susan, I can't say the guy's name. Ah, I said it last week, but the painter. Basically, he's talking to him about what will transpire, how the Lithuanians can open the gate. Well, I apologize if I mispronounced the names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm basically saying what's the one group in Pars, Kingdom of Pars, that can open the gates. And I realize the slaves. So that's basically what they do. They call out to the slaves, oh, freedom and everything else. And that's when chaos ensues. Now, the preview doesn't show much, but it seems like there's some. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. But next week's episode is called The Burning of Pars Capital, Part 2. This was Part 1. And I'm guessing what's going to. I don't think they're going to die, the people of Pars. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Because the guy who shot the arrow, at least this is just me, it seems like he's going to join up with Arslan. So, and his group with Darian and Painter and his page. So Elam, I don't really see him dying, if that's the case. So I don't think everyone's going to die. There are going to be some casualties, but I don't think it's going to be that horrific. Overall rating, I thought this was a good episode, give or take a few. That priest needs to go. I hope he died in the battle. So I hope some random arrow just hit him in the fucking head and killed him. Like, seriously. What a douche. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. It should be next week should be a very interesting episode. We shall see. 4.5 out of 5 for this one. Nothing else going on. Oh, by the way, listen. Torical live stream. I'm postponing it. People upset. To Friday. To Friday. Come on. Give me at least that. If I postpone it to Friday, I can bring in people. So I'm going to do that. Postpone it to Friday. Tuesday instead, I'm going to try to do like a first impressions live stream for majority of the animes from the spring. Yeah. So I'm going to try to like watch them, majority of them. Maybe I can watch like one episode during work, during my break. Yeah. I'll just go on that. But, yeah. And it's probably going to be like about, I already did 1. And there's 7. So there's 6 left to do. So I'm probably going to do like about 3 or 4 in one live stream. It's hard, but I should be able to do it. Yeah, look forward to that. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. That priest was a douche. Seriously, he's looking at his like, what's wrong with you? You get a hard on of God? Like, seriously. I'm dead serious. He's got a hard on for God. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Calls himself, they believe in God, yet he's sadistic and they're killing everyone. I don't think God likes that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.